Watch this. Watch this. Yo, if you was on some dude who just came to YouTube, they be rude to you, cuss you out, and all that crap, bro. Bruh, I'm a veteran. Stay and watch, man. Stay and watch. You know, if maybe what you think is true, I be going outside. But like, bro, if you came over here and that's the first comment you make, that means you've been watching me. And that means you know I'm not gonna go live until I look at every aspect of the situation. So stay and watch, my boy. And salute to you, man. Double S said Arc Mike. Maybe you should hit me up in private too. Because if your name is indicative of what you do, I feel like my visuals are great, but you maybe can help me with sound and stuff too, man. So hit me up, bro. That's my email right up top. The PayPal is my email, johncrimes@gmail.com. Like, holler at me on some ox shit if you know about sound. It's the one thing I want to get better at. You know what I just realized? The fact that since I'm no longer using my best lens, which is the Sigma, then maybe I don't have to hide my mic because the Sigma focus so closely, it will focus on the mic and make me blurry. I'm not using the Sigma. I'm using the 18, the Canon 18 to 130, some crap. Like y'all know what I'm talking about. It has a big range, but when you got a big range, it's harder to get the focal point in the back. That's why in my older videos, hold on, my light not even on. Why my light ain't on? Why my light ain't on? Shout it. There we go. There we go. I watch you from Battle Rap. Salute, bro. Salute. Look at your first comment, and I can talk to you. I want my props. I want my respect that people don't have to agree with me. They can come in my chat and say whatever they want to, and we can talk. I feel like I'm gonna be real. I feel like I don't get that respect that I should be getting from people. I feel like I don't get the respect, man. I feel like that. What's up, Tiffany M? Up early. Where you from? You up early. Look, so hold on. We're gonna have to do this right now. Ray. Let's just do this right now, get this out of the way, because I don't want nobody to be like, yo, John was different. You know, we've been waiting for John since he went live last Thursday, whatever. All right, let me tell y'all what's going on. And while I'm moving side to side and rocking back and forth. I just got home this morning. I've been gone since like Friday. Shot a couple music videos, had fun. I didn't say where I'm at because people be using that stuff and try to create stuff, but I just got home this morning, and like last night, I passed out from being so tired, and I woke up and my chest was on fire. My entire chest was on fire. I'm like, oh God, there's no way I got. If I got COVID, I done had COVID 4 times. Last time I had COVID was in April. That was the worst one. The worst one. But after I chilled a little bit, I ain't feeling it in my chest. But the pain and stuff I feel went somewhere else. So I'm at the top. I'm not at top notch right now, but y'all know I'm still gonna keep it entertaining. I was gonna come home. Hold on. Oh shit. I was gonna come home. And I'm like, man, I ain't went live in a while. I want to talk to my people. I ain't stayed in the algorithm. So as soon as I get home, I'm gonna go live this morning. And I couldn't go live. I couldn't. I was hurting too bad. I was hurting too bad to go live. So I'm not at my top notch right now. I ruled out COVID because my chest and stuff ain't hurt. It's just my stomach. My stomach, you know. Your boy been on the Pepto-Bismol. Your boy been on the Pepto-Bismol. I said, I typically, the shortest I go live be like a 2 hours. So like, can I sit in this chair when I go to the bathroom for 2 hours? So I'm like, okay, all right. I think we cool. I think we got it. I think we cool. But I'm kind of hurting a little bit. So let's get the incidentals out the way. That's one incidental. I'm not up to physical top like I normally am. What else? Incidental. You know, I get the BS out the way before I start talking about my topics. For all y'all seeing it on the news about the big chemical factory blowing up around Atlanta, I just found out this morning, man, and I'm like, I gotta drive through that. I just found out this morning, man. So I didn't know it was this bad. I didn't know like chlorine is making people move away and go into shelters. I had no idea all that was going on until I woke up this morning. And then like I'm trying to come home. I'm driving and looking out the window, trying to see when I gotta hold my breath. That's something crazy. So Atlanta then got hit up with a biochemical lab blowing up. Like this is bad. A pipeline bursting in Jonesboro. I know y'all ain't from Atlanta. Y'all know Jonesboro basically is like, y'all know the Atlanta airport, the biggest airport in the world. Jonesboro is like 10 minutes away from it. It's like when you leave Jonesboro, you're going 1 to 2 exits up and you at the airport. So basically Jonesboro is Atlanta. A pipeline burst in Atlanta, a chemical factory blew up, a hurricane that came through here knocked my internet out for a whole day. I think that was Friday before I left. Oh, I ain't had no internet. It's like all we really need is Godzilla. Like this the only thing Atlanta missing is Godzilla. So right now, y'all seeing it live. Y'all heard that. Y'all heard me say, I officially think I'm finna be sick. When you 44 years old, you know your body. I think I'm finna be sick. So we're gonna have fun. We're gonna get all the content out the way during this live. So if I am sick, I could just chop it up in the segments and put it out there. I got look. Look. You see this? This is cold sweat. This is cold sweat. I really think I'm about to be sick, bro. Damn. Fuck. All right. I don't want to be sick. I really don't want to be sick right now, bro. Fuck. All right. And I didn't even want to cuss that early in the live, but I mean, we 8 minutes in. Hopefully, we good. Asheville, North Carolina got drowned by the storm. Safety, everyone. Look, if you've been coming to my channel for a while, get it out now. Whatever y'all want to talk about, get it out now before we go on the topics. Get it out now. Whatever. It don't matter what you want to talk about. Talk about it now, because when I get on the topics, I ain't gonna leave them. Get it out now. I'm not trying to match the crystal with the sweater. This is supposed to help me. This is supposed to help me. I don't want to be sick. I got shit going on right now. I can't be sick. Whatever y'all want to get off y'all chest. Now when I'm busy in the streets, I don't be on my phone like that. I don't be glued to my phone, so I missed a lot. So during my long drive back home, I'm trying to catch up on everything, even the topics I got prepared. I'm trying to watch all the videos. I'm trying to see what happened with everything that's going around the world, see the big stuff they talking about. To me, a Diddy, the crystal is drippy though. Look at it too. Yeah, I try. You know, I try to be a little bit drippy. What happened since last Thursday, since I last talked to y'all? You see, I ain't doing this. I ain't rocking back and forth. I can't help it, bro. I don't feel good. I don't see me recovering. Because now I'm kind of a little bit worried, because I've been by myself driving all the way to the crib. You don't talk when you by yourself. I've been at home by myself. Now that I'm talking, I do feel it a little bit right here. So I'm like, we'll see. Y'all, I'm a hypochondriac too. So hypochondriac is not bad. Hypochondriac is good. I mean, when I tell y'all something wrong with me, something may not be wrong with me, because I'm a hypochondriac. So we may be cool. Maybe cool. All right. Until y'all know how I work, until the detail and facts of Diddy's case come out, anytime I discuss Diddy, it's on the incidentals at the beginning of the video. It's on it, you know. I went through last time how like everybody was at his parties, cold sweat. Everybody was at his parties and stuff. And what did I just see this when I was driving home? They're talking about Diddy this weekend. I done forgot what they said about Diddy. You're optimistic hypochondriac. Yes, I'm an optimistic hypochondriac. Most chondriacs feel like, oh my God, I'm dying. Please help me. I'd be like, oh my God, I'm dying. But I'm a hypochondriac. I'm a hypochondriac, so I may not be dying. What's up another round? I thought about you this weekend. You came into my mind when I was away with my friends. I thought about you this weekend. Hold on before I get into my topics. I'm trying to remember something I want to say about some updates with Diddy. He got sued by like the 12th girl. Donnell Rollins went on a Breakfast Club, and Donnell Rollins is the first famous person to publicly come out and say every Diddy party wasn't a freak off. And it took a lot of courage for Donnell to say that because of how I know what I want to talk about now. It took a lot of courage for Donnell to say that. But when he said it, it wasn't surprising to me because I'm like, there's no way every single party Diddy threw was a freak off, because if it is, then it ain't finna be nobody left in Hollywood. Who gonna be left? Like if 100% of all his parties, I can feel the cold sweat on my neck. I can feel the cold sweat. I'm getting sick, y'all. I'm not a hypochondriac right now. I know I'm getting sick. Fuck. This is why I stay home by myself. And this is the problem. I'm not gonna lose my place on Diddy. When you stay home and you edit videos and you chill by yourself so much, you mess yourself up with health-wise, because when you finally do leave the house, everybody is passing around all kind of diseases and coughs and colds. Y'all know it's like a million different kind of colds, right? Y'all know when you got the cold, you ain't got the same cold somebody else got. COVID, flu, there's all different kinds of flu. There's way more different variations of the cold. That's why some people get more sick than others. But when you stay home a lot like I do, and you finally decide to leave and go out, and you're around all these different people, you increase the chance of you getting sick. Like my guys who always out here in Atlanta, they rarely get sick. I done had COVID 4 times. All right, rant over. I'll make sure order it. I'll make sure order it. So going back to Diddy before we get into this Donnell Rollins, like y'all got to understand how not even the industry work or Hollywood work or hip hop work. When I grew up, Hollywood first, and because I'm black, the industry second. There was no social media. Right now, social media is first. Social media is more powerful than Hollywood. It's more powerful than hip hop, because social media can change all your reputation in one night. So for Donnell Rollins to go on the Breakfast Club and just come out and be like, yo, there's some bad Diddy parties and there's some great Diddy parties. I've been overdosing on water. He's telling the truth. And he not the only person that feel like that. Y'all know, y'all come on my channel, you don't get the truth. He not the only person that feel like that. A lot of people feel like that. There was some good Diddy parties, some bad. But when you say good Diddy, October 2024 is not the time to be saying the word good and Diddy. So nobody gonna do that. You don't get that over here with me. I don't know what Diddy. The one thing I know that Diddy did bad is that he put his hands and he beat a woman. I know that for a fact because I saw it with my own eyes. And that makes you disgusting to me. Someone that does true crime documentaries. I went back and watched one of my documentaries, by the way, this weekend. I was like, damn, bro, I'm really good. But Diddy is an awful human being for putting his hands on a woman, period. But for all that other stuff, baby oil is funny. All that's funny. I need to see evidence before I say something. I've always been this way. If you new, You can pick on me and say I'm taking up for somebody. If you've been rocking me for years, you know, in the true crime community, not this channel, my other channel, I've watched so many YouTube creators say somebody guilty, and I'm like, I gotta see the evidence. I've been like this from day one. From day one, I need to see the evidence. I don't see the evidence, I'm gonna hold my opinion until it come out. I don't need to be first to jump on here and try to get views and do all that stuff. You said he had a sex trafficking ring. Like, first of all, sex trafficking means if I call a chick out and she give me money when she fly here and I smash, by that alone, now it's your choice on your morals. If that's disgusting to you, then everybody in Hollywood, you don't think Brad Pitt flew a chick out? You don't think Leonardo DiCaprio flew a chick out? I don't give a damn about Diddy. I saw his fist punch a woman. I don't give a damn. I ain't taking no freaking Diddy, man. I'm talking about the same thing I've talked about on my channel since day one. Sticking to your morals and principles. If you can look at Diddy and make a frown face because he did that, then just make the same frown face to everybody else. And if you're thinking, John, we're not talking about that. We're talking about force. He forced women to do it. Cool. I'm on your side. Can I just wait for the fucking FBI and the prosecution to show that? Am I a bad person? Yeah, I'm sick. I can feel all, like when I say a bad person, that cold air. Y'all know that cold air went all the way down. That cold air, I felt all the air fill my lungs. I'm sick. Fuck it. I'm sick. I know I'm sick. What's wrong with me wanting to see the paperwork? I promise you, if they show this paperwork, I'm going to go live and I'm going to fry Diddy's soul. I'm going to fry him because I think it's important to let the world know what you stand on. I'm going to fry him. Just let me see the evidence first. Now, segue on that, what I saw this weekend, what I saw coming back to my home this morning. Oh my God. Oh my God. I thought like this is some comment section they saying a little bad things about Jay-Z. They are really about to try. And when I say they, I don't mean the government. I have no evidence yet. I mean my black people. I mean my black Americans. Like, we really finna try to fry Jay-Z and Beyonce. Oh my God. I'm saying to y'all out loud what I was thinking. You don't talk out loud when you're with yourself. When I'm holding my phone and I'm looking at this, I'm like, oh my God, like this is real. This is real. This is sad. It made me want to cry. Like, because it's starting with us. These white rich people, these Jewish people, they don't give a damn about no Jay-Z right now. But it's gonna be the black Americans, the culture I keep talking about. It's gonna be us that keeping this stuff in the air. And we want them to fry Beyonce. Now, let me make sure I make my words clear. Because if you don't make sure your words clear, people will speak for you. They will speak for you. Fuck Jay-Z and fuck Beyonce if I get evidence. Fuck them both. Give me my pitchfork. I'm gonna come help y'all fry them. We're starting this from nothing. We're starting this from nothing. What the hell did Jay-Z do? And for all the people my age, for all the people in their 30s, y'all letting young people, y'all talk all this shit about young people, y'all letting young people control y'all. It's the young people that's starting this shit. And y'all listening to all of this. And some of y'all starting to join the bandwagon. I'll join the bandwagon when I see evidence. What the fuck did Jay-Z do? What the fuck did Beyonce do? What did they do? Show me right now. Type in the comments. We're all here. I'm live. What did Jay-Z and Beyonce do? Beyonce lost. I could be wrong. I'm sorry, but I'm cold sweating here live. Beyonce lost either 3 million or 30 million followers on Instagram. What did they do? What did they do? I don't want allegations and then people talking. I want evidence is out there and we're following the evidence. You guys keep asking, why do so many cultures and races do things better than the Black American culture? Because the Black American culture is more susceptible to bullshit, propaganda, lies, and hearsay. That's my words. You ain't gotta blame nobody else. This is from John Brain. We are more susceptible. We ask for less evidence for any other culture. What the fuck did they do? What the fuck does Luciano got to do with Jay-Z other than business and studio? I'm talking about destroy his life because he's the next one we're about to take down. For what? For what? What ring you saw Jay-Z in with little girls? Whatever you saw Beyonce do. When do we take down our black people because we don't like their principles or culture or whatever? You don't see these white people coming to Donald Trump for that. They praise it. They praise it. I'm talking to my culture right now. I'm talking to my people right now. Like, we got to stop this shit. You wake up, you pull out your phone, and you want so much drama. You go from that person, destroy that person, destroy that person. You look up and ask why we ain't got no one. You destroy all of our heroes. Destroy them. Destroy them if they deserve it. If they don't deserve it, why are you trying to destroy your heroes when no other culture is trying to fucking do that? Nobody else but us. I don't fucking understand it. And when it comes to black culture, it starts so tiny. No one can be that perfect. It starts so tiny. You know what it started from? Ain't nobody gonna tell y'all the real like I'm gonna tell y'all. You know what it started from? We're young. We don't know that shit about all that shit about Jay-Z. Why the fuck y'all praising him like a god? Let me go play some Jay-Z. You think these young people that listen to the top 100 and we got Jay-Z held on a pedestal of lyricism, what do you think they're thinking when they listen to Reasonable Doubt? This sounds boring. Let me skip. This sounds boring. This sounds boring. Yo, what the fuck are they praising this dude for? They got to go all the way to his like fourth album. Well, it's Reasonable Doubt, Lifetime of Sean Carter, Volume 1, Lifetime of Sean, Volume 2. Correct me if I'm wrong. Did Volume 3 come out? Then the Blueprint? Yeah, Volume 3, fourth album, Blueprint, fifth album. When they get to his fifth album, maybe on a Blueprint 2, they're going to listen to It's Not Hard Not Life for Us, but they're going to be like, it's anything. He's not really rapping. So now they got to get to his fifth album to hear H to the Izzo and be like, I could see how they like that back in the day. But they're not paying in depth to what we crave, because what they're missing is what we crave back in the day is different than what they crave now. So in their mind, I don't understand why our hero Drake looked up to Jay-Z. This don't sound nothing alike. Fuck this nigga. So when it's time to destroy people, in order to make their heroes better, they'll want to destroy the older heroes. This is all being ran by the younger people. But the older people, the 30-year-olds, the 40-year-olds, 50-year-olds, the higher up you go, the longer it takes for them to join. 30-year-olds first. Damn, when I came around, I mean, I just heard Kingdom Come and Blueprint Volume 3. Was Jay-Z really that good? Maybe these young people are onto something. It makes it easier for these 30-year-olds to come and join this fucking cult to destroy one of our fucking heroes that showed us how you can grow up in the projects and become a billionaire. Damn. Let us join. And then when you get to my age, the 40-year-olds, I hate with a passion. I cannot stand one of the worst shit on earth I can't stand is a conspiracy theory. Because a conspiracy theory is birthed at the absence of evidence. A nigga like me who need evidence, my kryptonite is conspiracy theories. But a lot of people my age, a lot of people in their 40s, a lot of people I grew up with that love conspiracy theories. So how do these 20-year-olds that started a pitchfork against Jay-Z get these 30-year-olds to join? And now they need to bring the 40. We're going to get them what they love. Conspiracy theories. Now we got 3 generations of fucking people that want to take him down. Wait a minute, he married to Beyonce. These white people got Taylor Swift. We got Beyonce. And oh, you can't destroy Jay-Z without her. We need to include her in this shit. I'm gonna take down our heroes. Do I think Jay-Z a perfect person? Fuck no. Do I see anything abnormal from Jay-Z that no other fucking billionaire out there doing in other cultures that y'all kissing the fucking ass of? No. None. Zero. Zilch. And these people don't give a fuck about us to come at our heroes. We do it first. We raise the alarm so loud, then they come. We do this to ourselves. Ain't nobody gonna, I don't give a fuck if you got 10 million subscribers. They not gonna break it down to y'all like I am. We do this to ourselves. Excuse my passion. I'm watching the center of a cinnamon roll. I'm watching the little black mark right there, and I'm watching it go round and round as it get big, and I'm watching the birth of the destruction of Jay-Z and Beyonce. I will join you to destroy both of them if I see evidence. I will join you. I will play this live, and I will point out what I got wrong, and I will debate myself. But until I see that, nobody hurts us like we hurt us. Nobody hurts us like we hurt us. Who is this in relation to? I don't want to put words in anybody's mouth. Who is this in relation to? And when you say it, do your mind pointing me towards some evidence? And maybe I'll be asking for people to be like me, and that's the wrong thing to do because I could never go in any YouTuber's chat and type 120 victims, 22 minors. I don't give a fuck about claims. That is a claim. I care about evidence. If I posted what you posted, I'll post a semicolon behind it. 1000%. It'll be that semicolon where I got this from. What's making me feel this? What's making me think this? And that's something I want to remove from the Black American culture. I want to remove claims and getting people to join you on your claims. And I want our Black American culture to do what all these other cultures doing. Rely on evidence and sources. That's what I want us to do. That's what I think the biggest thing that hold us back. If I'm watching Black Americans and I'm white, or if I'm a racist and I don't like Black Americans, I'm not saying anything bad about Black Americans. I see how they work, and I'm going to wind them to destroy each other. I'm going to wind them to destroy each other. If you want to know how I feel how I feel. I'm stressing the word feel because I have no evidence. I feel it's not far-fetched for Diddy to be asking people to do things that they don't want to do when he takes a woman and drags her down the fucking hallway. But you know what I got evidence of? I got evidence only of Diddy dragging a woman down the fucking hallway. When any charges you bring up on that, lock them up and throw away the key. But I've never in my life heard of what is it called? Trafficking RICO or FRICO charges when only one person has been charged. I've never in my life heard of a one person RICO. I've never heard of it. That can go both ways. That means, damn, black culture came and Diddy, so we got to destroy this motherfucker. Or it means, let's get him in here and let's get him to tell on everybody because they all did it. I do not want my live right now to be turned into some I support Diddy. How the fuck I'm gonna support Diddy? I don't know what that man did. I do not support Diddy. I'm asking what all of us should be asking for. Wait, let's see all the evidence come out. It may come out that he nasty. It wouldn't be surprising to me he nasty. He dragged a black woman down the hallway. He dragged a black woman down the hallway. That's all. I'm pro evidence. This is the only thing I'm pro of all these what's the word? Like topics that we use for political topics. I'm pro evidence. And nobody would ever make me feel bad about that. Pro evidence. I don't think that Diddy had a heart. I can go off that. I have interviewed Making the Band. I have interviewed almost all of them. Me. I've talked to people around. I've seen the way he treated people. I remember this black woman came out, and I knew young people weren't gonna know it, but she went off on Diddy. And as soon as I saw her face, I remember the Making the Band episode when he fired her. I remember how he treated that woman. And I'm like, he did this in front of the camera. What is he doing off camera? Before I get into my topics of the video, do y'all know why I respected I had one reason I respected Diddy. And it was when he asked those Making the Band members to walk for a cheesecake. And when I Google and look at how far he made them walk, and I felt like that was cold. And then I found out that Diddy was an intern that worked for free. Diddy drove a tiny purple little bumblebee car with a white roof. So I'm like, he asking them to do this shit that he did. And when you come into the corporate world of managers and bosses, most people will follow the boss and the leader that they know did what they did. I worked for Geico. I worked for Geico under Tony Nicely. Tony Nicely, the CEO of Geico, no longer is somebody else now. And a new guy came and started firing motherfuckers. But when Tony Nicely was at Geico, the best part about working at Geico is that you would never lose your job. You lose your position, they're going to find another job for you. Tony Nicely was a high school dropout. I was happy to work for Tony Nicely. He was a high school dropout and made his way to a CEO. So when you see people at the top that went through what you went through, you respect them more. The fact that Diddy was an intern from the ground up, doing shit, running shit around, doing shit for free, I respected him more for that. But if we're going to open our mind to real open-minded thinking, just because you did it and you ask these other people to do hard shit, that alone does not make you a good person. That alone does not mean that you cannot abuse your authority. I remember seeing an episode of Making the Band, or if it wasn't Making the Band, It was the documentary series on MTV that led up to Diddy running the marathon and losing weight, and Nike making a shoe designed just for Diddy's foot. And I remember they was flying on a plane, and I remember his staff had not slept for 24 hours. When I was younger, I didn't care about his staff not sleeping because I'm like, Diddy is up with them. It'd be different if he in luxury staying up, but he up with them. He's saying, if I can do it, y'all can do it. That still can be abuse because we aren't designed to stay up that way. There are cultures in Japan and the Netherlands where they let you sleep during your entire lunch break. They got beds in the office, or they give you 1 week on and 1 week off. And they have shown that when you give these people that rest, their brain is focused to produce a better outcome. This is the longest beginning rant I've ever had. Normally it's like 5 minutes and we get into topics. I've been gone for a while, so I had to come in and talk about what I have missed online. Yeah. Everybody not built like that. And it would have been bad if I worked for Diddy because I know my brain. I'd be like, yo, Diddy did it. He did it when he was younger. So that means I got to do it. And I would have stayed up until I passed out. But he would not have gotten the best John that he could have gotten. But I would have did it. I would have followed him until I passed out, which sounds weird in 2024. I'm not lost on how weird that sounds. But y'all know what I mean. Who is Ali Carter? And is there any facts to show that it's legit? I'm hearing about some 9-year-old. Is there any evidence of this? So one thing before I start the topics of this video, I'm going to ask my audience. Y'all do understand that, like, what the fuck is the Amber Alert? What the fuck is this? Y'all getting an Amber Alert or something on y'all phones? Y'all do know that, like, name a celebrity, not a controversial one like Diddy. Just name a regular celebrity. Okay, let's name Brad Pitt. Do y'all know that Brad Pitt probably, I'm gonna take a wild guess. He probably, and I'm lowballing it. I'm really lowballing it. Brad Pitt probably had about 20 people in his career call him to court to sue him. Trust me when I say I feel like I'm trying to be nice to y'all because a lot of people don't know how it is to be a celebrity. I'm extremely lowballing this. When Kanye West came out and he was young as hell, he was like, I love being sued. Oh, I love going to depositions. You cannot be a big rich celebrity without being sued. So if you are the scum of the earth, everybody hates you. Everybody waiting for the police to lock you up. All I'm saying is reality. If every celebrity getting sued and you just expect this in your career, wouldn't it increase if you got the dark demon reputation of people coming out of the woodwork to sue you? Take me for what I'm saying literally. Don't take me for like I'm taking up for Diddy. I don't like Diddy. I don't know Diddy. Fuck Diddy. I'm being realistic with my audience. I'm being realistic with my audience. You cannot name me a celebrity that has lasted 20 years that has not been sued dozens of times. When they start off when they're young, they fight it. Fuck you, this bitch is lying. I don't even know her. I think I walked past her down the subway one way. They fight it. When they get older, they be like, we know I'm gonna win because this bitch lying. But how much you gonna charge me? I beat and so she lied. I'm gonna charge you 100 grand. Yes. Somebody said, hold on. I got you. I'm gonna keep you coming right there. 100 grand. How much she asking for? 20 grand. Fuck it. Give her the 20. Do y'all know how much this happens in Hollywood? This Joanne, however you pronounce her name, said, what about Denzel? What did Denzel? You literally think that Denzel Washington, nobody has ever tried to sue him for anything during his 40 fucking year career in Hollywood. You literally think that? How old are you? You cannot afford to be this naive. Because when you think sue, you think SA. I'm talking about for anything. He walked in the shop and he talked bad about me and it hurt my feelings and made me so emotionally distraught. Like, you really think Denzel has never in his life, no one has tried to sue him? No studio, no company, no everybody. He just came in Hollywood in 1980s, made it all the way to 2024, and he has never had any litigation. I mean this with all the respect in the world, you cannot be that naive. You cannot be naive. Topics. Because this guy came on, and the first thing he said was, I guess he thought, I don't even know what my title is, but I don't clickbait. Drake sent cease and desist. The Kendrick for the Super Bowl, ? If I was going to rush to go live, I would have done it this morning. I'm not going to go live about a topic unless I clearly research it. So this came out, what people got wrong. This came out prior to WAC 100. People been saying this since it was announced. Drake is going to make sure that Kendrick Lamar can't do this. Now, my theory on this when it came out, zero evidence. Me talking to y'all like y'all my friends in the room with me, and I'm not live. This is a hard choice for Drake to make, because if Drake doesn't send a cease and desist, then he's about to have a really embarrassing moment for certainty in 2025, a year he wants all this beef to stay in 2024. If Drake does do it, if Drake sends a cease and desist, then what that means is all Kendrick Lamar claims of you not being in the culture, you prove correct. So what kind of person would Drake be? Would Drake be a person that, like, I don't care that I'm not of the culture that I want to be in so much that when I first started rapping, I sounded exactly like Joe Budden? A lot of y'all didn't know that. Or would I let it rock? Would I let it rock? What would I do? Anyway is bad. My other theory, absence of any evidence, me talking to y'all like y'all friends this weekend I hung out with, is if the NFL came at Kendrick Lamar, and I've heard nobody say this but me. I said this before. If anybody say this, they got it from me. Kendrick Lamar can start from the chorus after the second verse. They not like us, crowd go crazy. He can rap the entire last verse. He can have a whole marching band out there. He can have people looking like they picking up railroads. The entire third verse has nothing to do with pedophilia. The entire third verse is how Drake used the culture. The entire third verse is talking about Americans, the backs of the slaves in Atlanta, Georgia, and how Drake manipulated that to he be on top right now. He can start from the chorus right after the second verse, and he can do the entire third verse, which will lead him into he a fan, and the crowd going crazy. And he can call him a 69 God. The NFL will let that fly. If Drake sends a cease and desist, that still flies. There's no way Drake can stop Kendrick Lamar for performing the chorus to the third verse to the end of the song. Again, this is just me. Kendrick, if you was worried, I got you, bro. You can do that. You can do that. Yes. If Drake would have sent the cease and desist, and maybe Kendrick and NFL is too afraid, and he couldn't even do it. I tell you now, clip me saying this right now. A band or some kind of live musical instrument will still play this instrumental. And the sad part about it, if I'm Drake manager, I'm saying let him play whatever he want to play. And maybe I'm wrong because I am of the culture. I'm extremely competitive. I want to win. No matter how much I want to win, I know when I lost. And I will accept my loss. Not even accept my loss as a man. I would accept my loss on how much I care about hip-hop and the history of hip-hop. No one should have ever been able to make a song this freaking popular. And right now, as we sit, no recency bias, because I lived during the time. I was at the clubs during the time. Not Like Us has become more popular than Hit 'Em Up. I saw what happened the summer Hit 'Em Up came out. I was there. Hit 'Em Up never became number one. Ever. Now I'm going to take off a Tupac. Because it was a diss song. Maybe if Tupac had the foresight to put that out as a main single. Hit 'Em Up was the B-side. If y'all don't know what B-side means, let me know. I'll tell you. Hit 'Em Up was the B-side to How Do You Want It. I think Hit 'Em Up went number one, in my opinion. My personal subjective opinion. Hit 'Em Up was number one. Because How Do You Want It maxi single was number one. Why are everybody buying this maxi single when How Do You Want It is on the album? The album that sold 5 million copies. The entire world has the album. They're only buying this because Hit 'Em Up is on it. But on paper, How Do You Want It went number one. If I know I got the L, all right. And this is the part of Drake that I can say where I get the evidence from, or not evidence. Why do I feel the way I feel? Drake went in an interview with Elliott Wilson, I think is his name, and Drake looked at the cameras and said, because Pusha T did that thing to me, he rubbed his chin. He said, that's why he won. He got it. He won. If it's in Drake to say one man won, whether he comes out public or not, it's in Drake's soul to say when another man won. There's no way Drake can admit that Pusha T won and not feel right now, of all the records that was broken, of all the YouTubers that Drake obsessively watches, there's no way Drake doesn't feel he lost. Where your pride at? Is your pride at, I'm so sensitive, like I showed sensitivity when Kendrick made the Control verse. I cannot allow him to say this. I'm going to send a cease and desist. Or do you want to prove you're part of the culture and accept the loss like you did before and let it fly? Turn your TV off and let the entire world say, he a fan, he a fan, he a fan. It'd be the little shit I noticed that y'all don't notice, that I know that Kendrick Lamar know he won. If you at a war for 10 years, you've been waiting for this and it finally come, and you can sit in the studio recording booth and say, You're not saying, unless you having fun, and you're not having fun in the war. You're having fun when you know the war with. He a fan, he a fan, he a fan. That little that meant a lot to me, more than meant to y'all. You cannot have fun and bop and rock like that unless this shit over with, bro. This shit's hard. I'm finna play with this little nigga in Canada now. I'm finna play with him now. I hear that every time I hear the song. Y'all gonna leave my live laughing. Kendrick Lamar can't go on the recording booth and say, unless he feel like it's not even that close. Not even that close. Look at you. You came in here going against me. You know I'm telling the truth. You know you looking at your phone, your laptop, whatever you looking at me on, you know you're laughing. You know you're laughing. Ain't nobody in the history of Diss Records, no one in the entire history of Diss Records went in a recording booth and said, Look, y'all think when I'm out in Atlanta having fun, y'all think I don't do my research. I know exactly what Drake is right now while I'm talking. I know what Drake is right now. Drake is in Turks. And when I found out Drake is in Turks and Caicos, I'm like, didn't Kendrick say that? Didn't Kendrick say that's where he gonna be at? That's what Drake is right now as we speak. As entertaining as the whole segment was, I never answered. Do I think that Drake sent the cease and desist? Well, now that the speculation is over with, let's look at what we know. We know that Wack 100 went live, and Wack 100, I think it was on Clubhouse, and he said that Drake sent the cease and desist. Right? I am not caught up in the moment. Not Like Us, to me, to John Hinge, Not Like Us is now bigger than Hit 'Em Up. The advantage Hit 'Em Up had, even on back to back, like people like back to back a club song. I'm like, nigga, the biggest club this song is Hit 'Em Up. The advantage Tupac had over every diss record ever, and this is why I love the culture. The biggest advantage Hit 'Em Up had was a cookout. Was a typical summer black American cookout. You're not playing Cannabis second round to KO at a black cookout. You're not. What's my favorite movie from Samuel L. Jackson? A Long Kiss Goodnight. You're not playing A Long Kiss Goodnight at a cookout. You're not playing no Vaseline at a cookout. My personal favorite diss record of all time is Cannabis Second Round Knockout. I mean, I have a sweater on. I'll show you the tattoo I got. Baseball Cannabis tattoo. That's just what I like listening to. I'm going off the world. There's only one diss record you can play and it's going to land at every cookout, every smoke bar with the guys chilling inside playing spades. Now, I'm going to give Drake his flowers. Depending on the vibe of a cookout, you probably can play back to back. But the only one I know for 100% certain that you could play the cookout was Hit 'Em Up. Until Not Like Us. I challenge anyone in my audience. I challenge anyone privately listening. Where the fuck can you play Hit 'Em Up that you cannot play Not Like Us? The only competitor is Kendrick Lamar, Not Like Us. So if he took away Tupac's biggest power, Tupac's biggest power with Hit 'Em Up was a cookout. He matched it. He broke every record imaginable. Not Like Us has surpassed Hit 'Em Up. But John, you still haven't answered the title of what your live is about. Did Drake send a cease and desist? I'm not gonna leave y'all. I got too much pride to put up a topic that's the title of my video and not talk about it. Let me cook. Not Drake's idol. I look, another round. You from the culture. You're a very intelligent woman. Have I said something wrong? We going from 1996 to 2024. And I'm telling you, the two biggest songs out of all the hundreds of disc records ever made that's guaranteed played at a Black American cookout is Hit 'Em Up and Not Like Us. That ain't even my favorite. My favorite track, I like to put my shit out here because people be trying to hold. My favorite track of the Drake versus Kendrick beef is Meet the Grams. It will always be Meet the Grams. It will be in the time he implemented it. And I'm a dark nigga. Like, I don't fuck with nobody. So you fuck with me, I'm trying to take your soul. And I watch Kendrick take his soul. I watch Kendrick take his soul from all the YouTubers, from all the people reporting on it. Not Like Us was, bro, you didn't give me no chance to fight back. What took his soul? What took his soul was Meet the Grams. Number 2, the final verse in Meet the Grams. But I keep that to myself because I'm smart enough to know I'm not the majority. If I'm the majority, Meet the Grams will have more views. But in my brain, Meet the Grams, it was over. Crushed them. So when I tell y'all the most popular, biggest battle rap diss song of all time is Not Like Us, I'm not looking at myself. I'm looking at society as a whole. Society as a whole. If I'm looking at myself, Meet the Grams is the most dark, diminished shit that you do to kill your fucking opponent. Meet the Grams follow the rules of the art of war far better than Not Like Us. I like Euphoria. Matter of fact, during my absence, since y'all ain't seen me since Thursday, we played Euphoria. We played Euphoria. We didn't play Meet the Grams. We didn't play Not Like Us. We played Euphoria. So, what does that tell you? I have no problems with Euphoria. You know what I'm saying? Like, what I hate about my specific journey with Euphoria, that's the only recent diss track that came out where we can go on YouTube, and I didn't see what the world was saying. I was on a 2-hour trip when he dropped Euphoria. I listened to it by myself for 2 hours. I listened to it so many times I came back and made my own opinion. I didn't see the world's reaction to Euphoria until after he dropped Not Like Us. To me, I felt like, so that's awesome. I'm not going off subject when I say this, y'all. Follow me right now. I'm old. So me being old, when I was in boot camp for the Air Force and I got out, I graduated, they took us to the movies. I love this. This is the greatest time I ever went to the movies in my life because I don't know what the fuck to watch. All I see is posters. The fuck you want to watch, bro? Hey, this movie got Bruce Willis in it. It must be an action movie. All right, we're going to watch the movie Bruce Willis. We went in that motherfucker and watched the movie. It was quiet as hell. It was different. I'm like, what the fuck is Bruce Willis playing? You know what movie this was? Do y'all know what movie it was? This was 1999. This was The Sixth Sense. I will never forget my experience watching The Sixth Sense because I don't know what nobody's saying. I don't know the talk around town. I walked in that motherfucker and my eyes are big at the ending and to find out that Bruce Willis has been dead the whole fucking movie, I would have never got that experience. Seeing the trailers, seeing my friends talk, like a lot of people in their 40s watching this. I got that experience because I ain't know shit. And that's how I view Euphoria. I don't, in my mind, when I heard Euphoria, I was like, all right, this is what I think. Kendrick just smoked this nigga, but they're not gonna give Kendrick his flowers. They're gonna say this is not enough. And what making me mad, they're gonna say this is not enough because to them, Kendrick never dissed nobody. They're gonna say that this is his diss song. But to me, this is his first song. This is setting up a diss. And they're not gonna, it's gonna make me mad. It's gonna make me mad that they're not spreading propaganda like he's setting it up. So I'm just gonna be the fuck quiet. I'm gonna be quiet. I'm just gonna be quiet. That's what I was feeling when I heard Euphoria. And so after I heard Not Like Us, after the whole beef was over, after I heard The Heart Part 6, they put a compilation shit of how people was feeling when they heard Euphoria. And that was my first time in my life seeing that, like, oh my God, people was feeling the same way I felt. People was telling Drake from Euphoria, bro, pack it up, bro. You can't beat this. I did not know. I did not expect people to say that. I was shocked. I was totally shocked. I was worried for Kendrick. But John, you still haven't told us if Drake did a cease and desist. Back on subject. Hold on. Queen Trey Goddess, I think this is why Euphoria has aged like wine. If you did your job right, it would age like wine. This is why I hate using the word gaslight, but I feel like I've been gaslit that so many people are saying that give it some time and Family Matters is going to age well. So here's my confession on Family Matters. You know, I was talking how great it was when I was talking to Another Round. Y'all saw what Another Round was on my last one. When I shaved my head bald and I got ready to leave the house for like 5 days, I found a YouTube video that had Family Matters the last 2 minutes, and I played that bitch on repeat the whole time I'm getting ready in the shower. Kendrick just opened his mouth. I love that shit. I love it. This would be hard for people to be like, he a Drake hater. That song lasts 2 minutes and 7 seconds. Do you know how many times I had to listen to that song on repeat to get ready to shower, to get all pack your shit, to leave the house for 5 days? I ain't got no problem with Drake. I just think he lost. I got a problem with Drake now as a guy who has a daughter. But my problem with Drake did come from Kendrick. Kendrick just talking. My problem with Drake came from the heavy investigation of the internet after Kendrick dropped, as somebody who has an 18-year-old daughter. As somebody's daughter who just turned 18. As somebody's daughter who just walked across the aisle and now she is afraid, nervous at the same time because now she in a college dorm. Yeah. I wasn't like no nigga, like no. Y'all be thinking because Drake make young music, like maybe he young. But when you are a father and your daughter just went to her first college campus and she just was a teenage kid, and you imagine a 37-year-old man trying to talk to her, it would hit you differently too. Yo, I don't know if this is real Kwame Brown, that may be K Brown, but I know on my YouTube shit, the real Kwame Brown came on my channel, and I'm sorry, man, if you watch this, the real Kwame Brown. I saw you commented, bro. You know, we gonna always be tight, bro. Hit me up at any time. You got my phone number, man. But if we go back to Whack 100, So I'm trying to go in order. Wack 100 said he heard a cease and desist from Drake. DJ Academic go live. Everybody go live about it. My thoughts after Wack said it. I wasn't looking at Drake. I was looking at Wack. There's two different personalities to Wack. There's the Wack that you need to be afraid. You need to be afraid when I say something because it's real. I'm real. I know you're not Kwame. The real Kwame came in because there's a lot of YouTube creators that watch me. When a real person come in with a high amount of subscribers, it's going to tell me on a different app called YouTube Studio. So that's when I saw you. I said, I don't know if you him or not, but the real Kwame hit me up. And so shout out to the real Kwame. He hit me up on my last video. But like, there's a Wack that wants to get everything right, holding his hand, and there's a Wack that wants to be first on information. So I had to judge Wack on Wack. Is this the Wack that rushed out because he know for a fact? The problem with this is, if this is the Wack that judges shit on facts, he gonna put that shit out there. He gonna stand on that shit strong. DJ Academics contacts Drake. Drake says, not only did I not do this, but he went through the details to explain a cease and desist. When he went through the details, he said, if anybody got this, I give him permission to post it. I liked that Drake. I believed that Drake. Let me tell you why I believed him. It's not like Drake hasn't lied before, right? Drake lied and said he never sent it on not like that. Not like that, but like that. Kendrick rap, cease and desist on the Like That record. I like that record. Metro Boomin put out proof that Drake did send that when Drake lied. Drake knows that Metro Boomin put out proof. So Drake challenged. He challenged that. Put out proof now. You did it before, put it out again. I don't believe that Drake did it. And I'm happy. Not because I can hear Not Like Us at the Super Bowl, because this actually helps the hardcore, far extreme Drake fans who have been crying that Drake is a part of the culture. The Locks would never do a cease and desist on a diss record. DMX would never do it. People that you just know off the rip, you ain't got to think about it. You got to think about it with Drake. How does Drake help Drake? The only way Drake can help Drake, when we talking about being a part of the culture, Drake got to let Kendrick Lamar perform this at halftime. There's no other way. I got you, boo. I got you. Anybody trying to contact another round, y'all saw her on my last shit. She's very informative. She held back because the motherfucker go hard in the paint. I know that for a fact now. That's her Gmail. I can be wrong. I do not think that Drake sent a cease and desist. I don't think that. Like, all we got is speculation, and all we can use is all the tools that has happened before. If you think you believe Drake because he ain't said it, he lied before. He lied before. He saw evidence come before. And now he's saying, I didn't do it. Y'all put out evidence before. Let one fucking person show evidence that I did this. I think Drake is coming to terms on how Kendrick Lamar beat him. And I feel like he done dropped 12 to 14 songs and they're not landing. I think Drake is coming to terms that I can sell out arenas to a bunch of white people, but I can't win anything without the culture. And in order to show the culture how much I want to be a part of it, or I feel I'm a part of it, or I think I am a part of it, I got to act like how people act in the culture. And no one in the culture will send a cease and desist to stop a song from being performed. I think that means more to Drake. Because if you look at the opposite side, is it an embarrassment factor? Why would that be more embarrassing than Drake painting his nails and sitting at a bar with someone saying he's about to take the summer over? Well, guess what, y'all? It's October the 1st. The summer is over with. Drake did not take it over. The entire time Drake said he was going to take it over and let his audience believe this, Not Like Us has been sitting in the top 5. Not Like Us is #1 on all radio stations across the entire country, still to this day as I sit here. Yes, I look up shit when I'm out. What more embarrassment can a man take? It'd be different if he didn't feel any embarrassment from this. He has felt the absolute most powerful, most effective embarrassment. So he won't feel more at the Super Bowl. His inbox won't blow up more at the Super Bowl. It'll blow up more than January, December, but it won't blow up more than May. It won't blow up more than June when he did the pop out. It won't blow up more than he dropped the video. So if I want to be accepted by the culture, I'm going to accept my loss. I'm going to let Kendrick rock and do what he want to do, even though it's fuck that nigga and I hate him. So I don't believe, and I could be wrong, I do not believe that Drake sent a cease and desist. Now, play devil's advocate. Drake told DJ Academics, a cease and desist has to go directly to that person. I'm a true crime guy. I look at everything. So he told DJ Academics, get Kendrick or one of them to send it. Here go the elephant in the room. It would be harder to get Kendrick to stop. So one way that Drake could be manipulating words, he didn't have to send that to Kendrick. You know what? Who would be more hair triggered, more extremely sensitive to stop it than Kendrick? The NFL. So he could have said that to DJ Academics without even lying to him. Yo, get one of them niggas. I bet you they can't show no proof. The whole time, if Drake send those lyrics directly to the NFL, they don't want no fucking drama. They don't want none of this shit on their 150, 190 million guaranteed views they're gonna get. The people you send it to be most effective to stopping it, more sensitive to stopping it, that they are not in the culture, the black hip hop culture, nobody would ever have proof, is the NFL. It would be the NFL. So while I don't think Drake did it, there's a plausible scenario that Drake did it. He didn't lie to DJ Academics. Get Kendrick them to send it. Kendrick them can't send it if you send it to the fucking NFL, bruh. If you sent it to their organization, can't send it. Now, Kendrick Lamar got a lot of great points, but everybody has weaknesses. The greatest shit about Kendrick Lamar is that he don't tweet. He don't put out messages. That can be used against him in this situation. If I'm Drake, and I know that Kendrick Lamar not going to tweet or talk or say anything to defend himself, And I tell DJ academics, I ain't saying shit to them niggas. Ask them. I guarantee you Kendrick them not gonna put no shit out. But I'm Drake. And I know I sent it to the NFL. I know that Kendrick Lamar knows I sent it to the NFL. But guess what? Even if Kendrick Lamar knows, Kendrick Lamar doesn't tweet. Kendrick Lamar doesn't speak out. I'm going to use that nigga's strength against him. I'm going to use his silence against him. Even though I know I'm lying through my teeth, Kendrick Lamar not the type to come out and say it. Kendrick Lamar cares about that boogeyman persona too much. Quick segue, because I saw this before I left Friday. I saw Therapy make a response video to what I made. And I told people in my video to Therapy, I'm like, this is how it looks when you do shit right. The chat started coming at Therapy, saying you didn't get all the facts. He started responding in the chat like, y'all ain't get all the facts. Let me get all this and make a new video. I saw Therapy new video. If you don't know, look this up, you'll know. But for the people that know, I thought it was funny. This is what I saw. Therapy's response, and there's a reason I want to talk about this. This whole subject I'm about to talk about is being the best you that you can be. Don't nobody know another rounds better than another round knows herself. Don't nobody know K Brown better than K Brown knows himself. Don't nobody know me better than I know myself. I don't want nobody to do what I do. So it wasn't like, yo, you got all this information wrong about what's the dirt. Now you got all these people telling you correct information. Go diss that nigga. No. If you took all the information, whatever you say after that, whatever you succumb from this information, I'm happy with it, even if it 100% disagrees with me. So he made a video taking up for what's the dirt. He got this information. Everybody in the chat telling him to watch my video and shit. He came over, he jumped John live. He makes a video and he goes, imagine me seeing my fucking name in the title, seeing my fucking, they talk about me, they got my video pulled up. He said all this shit. And he goes like, after digging and learning all this information, I've come to the conclusion, I don't give a fuck. Now, people in the comment section may have a problem with it, or people in the comment section may rock with them. But I look at everything that makes somebody them. Therapy is not a YouTuber. Therapy is a podcaster that decided to stream in the YouTube world. If you're a podcaster, because I have a podcast, I'm on Apple, Spotify, all that shit. You don't talk directly to your audience. You don't talk directly to your audience. So I look at Therapy like, it didn't shock me. I wasn't mad or anything. But Therapy was like, yo, fuck this shit. Yo, he acted the exact way I would expect a podcaster to do that started to stream their stuff to YouTube, because he's not from that world. He's not from that world. The most toxic shit about YouTube is the direct link you have with your audience. I can look right here and see what Another Round says. I can look right here and see what Linda Williams says. I can see, you don't see that as a podcaster, maybe unless they leave a fucking Apple fucking podcast review or a Spotify review, but you're still not talking to him in real time. So I can see this could be overwhelming for him. I can see he'd be like, yo, I had peace recording my fucking voice, putting that shit out there and going on with my life. I can see that. So when I was watching Therapy respond back to what I said, I was literally laughing. I was laughing. I thought like he took a bunch of information and he did the best of him. And what I envied, the true definition of the word envy, what I envy about him was his lack of passion. He don't give a fuck if you made a great point here or you made a great point here. This is not serious. I'm talking about some shit for fun. I'm gonna get my money and leave. I wish I can be like that. But this is what I want everybody to learn from this. Therapy took a bunch of information and he became only therapy. He never lost who he was as a person. I could never in my fucking life be therapy because my passion for the topics I care about, I don't feel bad about. I can understand if you don't. But we were all made different. You need a nigga like therapy. You need a nigga that gonna make you laugh and he don't give a fuck about the shit. But you also need a nigga like me. You need somebody that's gonna go into the nuances, the very graphic detail of it, that's going to come out here with his passion. I can only be me, the best of me. I can't be therapy, and therapy can't be me. And that's the beauty of YouTube. That's the beauty of social media. You can get all of this. So for anybody out here listening and looking, and you got this real like passion that you want to come on here and you want to be on YouTube or podcast, do whatever you want to do, all you got to do is to be the most authentic you that you can be. This is the most authentic me that I can be. He was when Therapy said, "Yo, I got all evidence, and you know what? I'm not gonna make y'all wait till the end of my podcast. I'm gonna say it right now. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck." I laughed because I felt the sincerity in him. This man does not give a fuck. I can't be him. I give a fuck. And that's okay. That is okay. And I felt like I wanted to say this when I went live my next time. Because, like, what I love, me and Therapy got different audiences. So my audience could have attacked him at any time, and then they never did. His audience could have attacked me anytime. They never did. And I don't know the reason why. I can only guess. If you went to his channel, I feel like you would have felt the sincerity that he's being himself. And if you came to my channel, you felt this sincerity. So no matter that we disagreed, you felt that on both sides. And you felt like there's no reason to this guy. There's no reason to that guy. They're just different. I'm going to subscribe to both. That's how I felt. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. But that's what I got out of it. And like I said, if you no longer offer me value when I scroll down all these channels, I'm unsubscribing from you. I'm still subscribed to Therapy because he offered me value during my long trips. Matter of fact, if I'm honest, the fact that I don't clip on Apple Podcasts, I only watch YouTube, then I can say that Therapy is the only podcast I actually listen to. For right now. I don't listen to nothing else. Yeah. I think that if Therapy wants to last on YouTube, he should. This is the best advice. If you're a Therapy fan, you don't feel like he watched this shit long enough to catch my message in the middle. If Therapy wants to survive on YouTube and have a peaceful life, he got it simple. Don't give a fuck about YouTube. Just focus on being a podcaster. And when it's done, take the podcast, drop it on YouTube, and don't check your comments. Because there's no way you're going to be on this bitch 5 years and think you're going to read all these comments and not get sucked into no beef. You don't get sucked into it, bro. This is the best advice you can get, bro. Make your podcast. Do all this shit and just click the button to upload to YouTube and get the fuck out the way. I embrace the darkness of YouTube, so I'm cool. I embrace it. Tia said he don't care, though. We agree, Tia. I saw it with my own eyes. He don't give a fuck. I don't know how sustainable that is, because in my years of 15 years of being on YouTube, the what's the dirt beef is light. That shit is light. I don't know. None of it. The only person that knows is Therapy. If he can hang, do what you do. You know what I'm saying? Do what you do. If he can consistently come on this bitch and be like, I don't give a fuck. Do what you do. I've never seen that be sustainable. I've seen people. I told y'all. Told y'all my best friend, she got all the way to 900,000 subscribers. She about to hit 1 million subscribers. It didn't hit her till this year in 2024 the beef came. People are dark when they feel they can touch you. People don't feel they can touch a podcaster because they don't know that they can reach a podcaster. When do you see a podcast? When do you talk to a podcaster? When? They're going to put their shit out. They're going to send one link, and that one link going to go to they're going to go to Google Podcasts, Spotify Podcasts, Apple Podcasts. They're going to go on with their life. People don't want to waste their time. So they're not going to fuck with somebody they feel they can't reach. But when you come on YouTube, they feel like they can reach you. They feel that they can affect you. They feel that they got direct contact with you. So that's why YouTube is more toxic than those other podcasting streaming platforms. So, like, I don't know. And I will say this right here before I leave the subject. If he new to YouTube, I don't give a fuck how confident he sounds. He doesn't know. He don't know. He don't know. So, hope you're right. It's a whole different beast over here. Before I go in on this Cardi B shit, I want to ask y'all a question because your boy been gone. Your boy just got back this morning. Did anybody see where Cardi B and Offset made up and they was chilling together? I just want to ask that with y'all. In podcasting world, nobody will make a Discord, invite all the haters about you, because in podcasting world, they don't know your haters. He not used to that. In YouTube world, they'll invite all your haters. They'll look up all your information. They'll cooperate with each other to make a planned attack to destroy your fucking reputation, your entire being. If you live your entire life saying, fuck this, I'm not going to get into any beefs, you, on a scale of 1 to 10, you have a 10 on avoiding. On a scale of 1 to 10 of being in conflict, you have a 0. So you're relying, it's sort of like how I look at mixed martial arts as somebody who wrote UFC articles, mixed martial arts articles. I would look at Therapy as a fighter that's great at stand-up, but suck at takedowns. So he knocking everybody out that try to stand up with him. But what happens when Therapy gets into the cage with somebody that's not gonna throw one punch? They run soon they say fight, they run in to take him down and slam him. All right, you lost all the things that you're good at. You're good at like, yo, fuck this shit. I don't got nothing to do with it. Nah, you in it. You are in the fucking trenches. What you gonna do? I've never in my life seen nobody on YouTube go 10 years or even 6, 7 years and never had to deal with real drama. Therapy, that wasn't even his drama. That was What's the Dirt versus the Company Man. That was just him applying his opinion on it, and he got overwhelmed. So this is nothing but game. I'm giving out game from somebody who's been on YouTube for 15 years and with multiple YouTube channels. You don't know nobody from watching their YouTube. You cannot watch this and know all the companies and articles and shit that I've written from. You cannot watch me talk about Drake versus Kendrick and know the documentaries on true crime and know that I'm on national television. You don't know. You only know what you see from the channel that you watch. So what do I think about Cardi B getting back? And I'm not saying that they're dating, but they're cordial. I want to find this girl. I think her name is Chevy something. I said, when I go live, I want to play this for y'all. Chevy Caprice. Chevy Caprice is kind of popular, and I wanted to know more about her since I was going to play her clip. She says a lot of great things. You know, if Chevy Caprice, you see this on Instagram, it's Chevy_Caprice. She got a blue check mark. What I like about Chevy Caprice is when I went down her videos, this motherfucker responds to everybody. There's a lot of people who are big and they don't respond to everybody. She responds to everybody. And I want y'all to hear what she said about Offset winning. Because I knew that this was the spark. I'm sick. This was the spark that really made me want to go live. I found it. I'm just reading y'all comments.
Another reason why I know for a fact it's going to be difficult for Cardi B to date is because when Offset made that tweet and said, I already won, you my baby mama, that literally went over so many females' heads. What he literally meant by that is it's over. In men's world, just like girl world got girl world, in men world, it's very difficult for another man to step up to a plate that already has another man's legacy and name attached to it. He knows that it's going to be extremely difficult for her to get anybody higher up to attach their name to his name, his children, and his legacy. We hear men saying all the time how they do not want to come in and raise other men's children. Men say that all the time about regular men. So what would make us think that just because Cardi B has money and just because she's successful, that another man, a top tier man that is, because her words was, I have to find a man better than Offset. What makes y'all think that a man that's better than Offset is going to want his name and his legacy attached to that man and his children? Offset wasn't playing when he said he won. He definitely won. He knows that Cardi B is going to have to do what Nicki Minaj did, which is find her a man, just a regular guy who's going to.
I don't agree with her. I'm going to rebuttal her.
Be happy with the position of just being in the presence of Cardi B. Because when Cardi said, I got to find somebody better, I don't think she's going to find nobody better. I'm here for it, though.
All right. That was her video on when Offset said that he won. I want to give her the opportunity because she's not here to speak for herself. I would love it if she came on my channel and we had a real discussion. We'll see. Matter of fact, I don't think that she would reach out, but in true journalistic form, I'm going to put it out there in her inbox right now. I'm discussing your views on Offset and Cardi B while live on YouTube. In fairness, you're not here to defend yourself. So, would love to send you an invite to come on the live, but at the least, when we are done, I'll send you the live in preparation. So, guys who wants to be YouTubers, like, this is easy. Sending her that message is easy. The hardest shit is doing a documentary on somebody whose child was murdered. And I'm like, I know they're going to cuss me out. I know they want to hear from me. But to have that foundation set, I still send it. So to all my young people out there, like, it doesn't matter if they cuss you out. It doesn't matter if they say, fuck you. Your obligation is to send that. So I was going to go off on what y'all heard, but she does add clarity in the one before that. So I want to play that because she's not here to defend herself.
I definitely think it's going to be 100% challenging for Cardi. I definitely think it's going to be 100% challenging for Cardi B to date anybody else on a more serious level, simply because, one, when she stated that she had sex with another man while being pregnant with Offset's baby, that right there kind of sealed the deal for her. It doesn't matter if she was playing or not. It doesn't matter if she was hurt or not. It doesn't matter if it's not true and she just said it to make him mad. From a man's perspective, that's like the ultimate disrespect. And that's what I be trying to tell women in general. We got to be aware of our emotions because sometimes we will literally try to get our lick back to one dude and it will ruin us for like our future dude. You know, because when you state certain things and say certain things and you act in a certain way by trying to make one person mad,
I agree too.
Look bad from here on out. That's first and foremost. Secondly, she has 3 children. Take the money out of it. We understand that Cardi is successful. First thing y'all want to say, she's successful. She'll find somebody that's going to take her. Cardi B will find somebody that will date her. She'll find somebody to have sex with. She'll find somebody who's going to want to be around her, her energy, and the fact that she looks extremely sexual. And we all know how men feel about sexual women. They love them. So I understand that she probably will have someone there to entertain her, but she will not have nobody there to take her serious for a while. She has 3 children, and not only does she have 3 children, they're all under the age of 6, 5. I don't know how old culture is, but I know that they're all under the age of 5. So, and she has a newborn baby that's probably latched on to breast milk. So I don't know what man y'all think is going to come in and save the day, but no top tier men. She stated that I'm not going to mess with none of his ops, but I am going to make sure I just got to make sure I find somebody better than him. I don't know if you're going to find nobody better than him because he is too a superstar. And I don't know no other man that's better than him that's going to come in, conquer, and save the day while you have 3 of his children. I can't even picture a man standing in a family photo with Cardi B and 3 of Offset's children. Then y'all say, well, whatever, you're judging her. She'll find somebody because Sierra found somebody. Well, Sierra came into the situation with 1 child. Sierra also is a different type of woman than Cardi B and carries herself completely opposite and different than Cardi B. Cardi B was who she already was.
I'm going to cook her so good.
It's just that Offset married her as the way she was. So you cannot compare the two. Another thing that we have to stop doing is just trying to paint this narrative that there's going to always be a Russell waiting for everyone at the end of the day, because that's not the case. One kid is completely different than 3 kids, and it doesn't matter how much money that lady has. 3 children is a lot. It will take a mental toll on anybody. So y'all got to stop assuming just because somebody got money that saves everything and makes everything okay. Cardi B is young. She was married. She has 3 children, and she's going to have a very difficult time finding someone that's willing to accept her for her with that messy situation, how it's all aired out on the internet, and just it's just messy. I just don't see no Russell coming to wife up Cardi B. Last but not least, when I say stuff like this, I understand that it will.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Last but not least, when I say stuff like this, I understand that it will be a trigger to some, but it also is a lesson to some. I want the young girls to understand one thing for sure. We have to be very aware of our decisions that we make, whether we think we are in love or not. That is where learning to control your emotions come into play, and that is where you need to learn emotional intelligence. Because to have 3 kids by a man that you knew did not value you to begin with is insane. And regardless to if you say, well, I have my kids for me, then you need to understand that when no man is coming along to take you seriously, you're going to have to understand it's just you had your kids for you, and that is who's going to be there with you for you at the end of the day. Most of y'all like to say things like, oh, well, we don't care. We can be alone. We don't need no man. But the first thing Cardi B said was that I'm just going to find another man that's better than him. We all want our companionship. We all want our person. We all want to be loved. So all of that, oh, I have my kids for me. You can miss me with it. I just want the younger girls to understand who don't already have children. Do not just be popping out nobody's kids. I don't care how much you think you love him. I don't care how much it look like a promising future. Baby, make sure that any decision you make is going to be a long-term decision that you can sit and be okay with. Only women that gets mad at messages like this is women that already have 3 children or more, and they understand that what I'm saying is true, and they don't want to feel as though they're left out of just being able to receive someone better. Am I saying that all women with children don't find somebody to love them? That's not what I'm saying. I have a friend who has 4 children, who was married for 17 years, and she now has her a man that loves her and all 4 of her children. But that's not the storyline for everybody, and it's not going to be the storyline for everybody. So before we sell that narrative, I just want all the younger girls who do not already have a bunch of children to understand. Be very mindful of who you are trying to have children by. Be very thoughtful of why you are bringing children into the world, and be okay with if that does not work out. It will be difficult to find a good man that you want to help you raise your kids. Men are not looking to come in and help women to raise their children. Why would they do that? Why would somebody come wife Cardi B when they can go wife Lotto with no kids? Why would somebody come in and wife Cardi B when they can go get Ice Spice with no kids? Be mindful of who you have kids by. Actually, it's not even about being mindful of who you have kids by. Be mindful of how many kids you choose to have. Yeah, that's the
one. I'm about to cook the shit out of this girl. But before I cook her, sitting back, letting her play, breathing in and out, I am now worried, do I have COVID? Like, because I couldn't talk. I just had to hold the phone up here, and I'm just, like, every time I breathe in, it feels super cold. It feels like when I feel my lungs filling up, it feels cold. And I'm just sitting here like, man, bruh, I'm okay if it's my stomach. I'm okay if I got food poisoning. I'm okay if I got to take Pepto-Bismol to go on the stool or some shit. But I'm like, bruh, like, am I weak all around? Am I on day 1 of fucking COVID? Like, this shit is. I really don't need this in my life right now. I really do not need this in my life right now. I'm about to cook her. Hold up, 24 says she cooking. She cooking. She cooking. She not cooking. All right, so let's chop down this fable. And again, I want everybody to know just my morals and my integrity. It's not fair to play her on this stream like this if she can't talk for herself Her channel is called on Instagram Chevy_Caprice. The only difference is Chevy got 2 V's. So CHEVVY_CAPRICE. You can see that's my message I sent to her while on live. I wouldn't feel comfortable playing somebody who can't defend themselves. So this is what I want to do. So there's 2 parts to it. There's people came in at the end and they heard her second video. They heard her first video. I want to go back to her first video on Cardi B. This is what I don't like, right? When I heard her first video, I felt like she trying to teach the everyday average woman. The first mistake, you cannot teach the everyday average woman using a celebrity. Cardi B has come out to say her fucking inbox is on fucking fire. Mind you, me and a lot of people, if you ask us how Cardi B look, we say she look good, she attractive. It's not that many men out here that saw Cardi B and like, God damn, she is fine as fuck. Whoa. Like, we going crazy. What is the initial attraction to Cardi B? What made all these strippers on Love and Hip Hop not be famous, but made Cardi B be famous? What set her apart? What made Bruno Mars? I'm gonna do a big ass hit with this stripper. Her personality. Her personality. I get what you want to do. You want to use Cardi B as a reference to teach other people. You cannot do that because Cardi B will ever have options. She will always have. We're not talking fucking putting, I want to put my dick in you. You and Offset over it. Now, no. Cardi B gonna have relationship. And this is things that I don't think that women catch from men. Y'all think we stupid. Cardi B had sex while she was pregnant on her 3rd child. Did all this. He fucked 1,000 women. Y'all want to know what we men see? Who followed Cardi B? Y'all want to see what we see? Y'all want to know what we see? We saw that Cardi B is about to be the first person ever to leave reality television and stripping and be this global phenomenon. We saw this shit. We not as dumb as y'all think. But as Cardi B blowing up to be this phenomenon, guess who she dating? A drug nigga in prison. All these niggas trying to fuck her. The Breakfast Club. Oh, Love and Hip Hop coming out. They got this new season gonna be phenomenal. They got Cardi B. When Charlamagne the God said they got Cardi B on the next episode, next season, we didn't know who the fuck she was. Maybe New Yorkers knew. Nobody in the world knew. All we know is Charlamagne the God is saying some woman with some dynamic personality gonna be in there, and she lived up to the fucking hype. And while everybody and their mama tried to fuck, she did not cheat on a nigga in prison. A nigga who not famous. A nigga not who a rapper. She took it until she was fucking beaten. And after she was beaten, she got with Offset and took it again. You thought if she gonna change, oh shit, that nigga did me like that. I'm not letting you do me. She let him do him like that. So I'm telling y'all how man brain work. If I get with Cardi B, I'm gonna be rich, famous, super couple up there to the levels of a Kim Kardashian. So if I don't do the stupid shit this drug dealer nigga did and the stupid shit that Offset did, I am fucking golden because she don't have it in her. Every nigga her entire life wanted to fuck. She didn't do it. If you a woman, you disagree with me right now, you're not listening to men. Look at the men in my audience right now. Cardi B has... I'm going to tell y'all the difference between women and men. Y'all see Cardi B in a video with fucking Meg Thee Stallion showing her fucking green tattoo. By the way, shout out to my boy Will Mills. You know what I'm saying? The first person to take pictures of the tattoo. know what I'm saying? My boy Will, he's a phenomenal photographer. When y'all see her shaking her ass, licking her tongue out, you be like this girl just said she represents promiscuity. That's a job. You know who stick to a job and it's only a job? A fucking stripper. So since she came from being a stripper, she mainstream. Oh, this is just a job. In her real life, she not fucking around on her man. That's what niggas see. That's what guys, that's our eye. Whether we right or wrong, you want to know how guys think? I'm telling you that's the truth. If I get with Cardi B and I don't do the dumb shit Offset did and that nigga did, I'm set golden for life. I'm gonna have a silly ass woman with an amazing personality that I sit back in the room playing video games and she gonna throw the controller and suck the hell out my wee-wee. She represents loyalty to a nigga that's loyal to her. We don't see that promiscuity shit. We see we got a fine ass girl that's gonna go out there and make that bread for us. We don't see the shit like y'all see it. I'm trying to teach y'all some game, women. I'm trying to teach y'all some game. We don't see it the way y'all see it. To us, if I don't fuck up, it's extremely hard to fuck Cardi B. Do you know how hard it would be to fuck Cardi B? Your regular chick can go out here and sit at a bar and 1,000 niggas get on her. Cardi B can't go sit at a bar. She got to have security all around her. She can't go do this shit. This is the wrong example to pick. And I get what she want to do. Trust me when I look at this fucking camera and tell you, Cardi B will never in her fucking life have a problem with a guy wanting to seriously date her. Notice I didn't say fuck. I'm saying seriously date her. She will never have a problem. Ever. And if you think, well, John, I get where you're coming from. You're not famous. Her inbox is blown up from celebrities. Popular motherfuckers. Ask yourself this, women who think I'm wrong. You think Eve can cross over and marry a white billionaire, but Cardi B can't? You really believe that? Eve didn't even do it in her prime. Eve did this shit like 10 years, a decade past her prime. So I'm sitting here and I get where she want to come from. You're going to hurt women. You're going to hurt women while I think your goal is good. I don't think you mean any harm. You cannot use Cardi B. There have been way more attractive women that tried to come from stripping to rapping than Cardi B. Cardi B blew up from that personality. I'm that homie personality. I'll suck your dick any goddamn where, and I'll be loyal to you. That's a fucking dream to a nigga. That's a fucking dream to a nigga. You cannot use Cardi B for your example. You cannot. Halle Berry has nothing to do with Cardi B. And you actually hurting the young girl case, Chevy Caprice, when you say Halle Berry, because one thing she said that Sierra was not Cardi B. So she's saying Sierra can get a Russell Wilson. And just for y'all, so I can add context to y'all, the reason the young black woman in the video kept saying Russell Wilson, and this is what I'm saying, if you want to put out a narrative, there's a difference between somebody who's been on social media for a long time and somebody who blew up over a short time. That young black girl I played blew up over a short time because she kept saying Russell Wilson because that's where her comments kept spamming her at. I will never allow my comments to keep spamming me so much that I need to add a new narrative into it. Because if we looking at Cardi B, y'all called it because y'all not in her chat. Y'all was like, what the fuck does Russell Wilson have to do with this? That's her new brain blown up fast on social media, listening to her comment section. So she's trying to show that everybody can have a Russell Wilson. Another thing I'm catching on, she's using her subjective past of the things that she been through to say what a better nigga is. Because she kept saying, because Cardi B got 3 kids, she won't find a better nigga than Offset. Better nigga than Offset. Boo-boo. How do you know what Cardi B means when she say a better nigga? It can't mean money, because Cardi B made tens of millions. When Cardi B did this song with Bruno Mars, she was still with the nigga locked up in prison. She still had love. All these niggas in the industry want to fuck Cardi B. She wouldn't fuck none of them. She's still with the nigga in prison. So how can you say what your subjective premise of a better nigga is than what Cardi B feels a better nigga is? What if a better nigga, if it's a nigga that's gonna be just as silly with her, they're gonna appreciate the new lifestyle that they got as her, that's gonna travel around the world as her, and she can go to sleep at night, and she finally can sleep peacefully, not imagining his dick in another woman. You put what you feel a better nigga on another woman that you have never spoken to in your entire fucking life. In your entire fucking life, you've never spoken to Cardi. And then you go out and you share this to other women. You got a bunch of young people commenting, and there's a lot of guys commenting. I'm finna speak on that right now. The guys that are making fun of Cardi B, that are saying, "Oh, you got 3 kids, bomb. You ain't gonna find nobody now. You used up, washed up." These are niggas that don't get pussy. Not only do they not get pussy, all the niggas leaving them comments will jump at a split nanosecond notice to be with Cardi B. Nanosecond. They wouldn't even hide it. Hey, bro, when you the dude that said they arm around Cardi B, bro, when you do say she gonna find, shut up, nigga. They're not gonna even hide it. Cardi B opened an empty refrigerator and pulled out millions of dollars to give the Offset for his birthday. Offset ain't never in his life made the money that Cardi B made. New cars, new everything. You don't really think a woman like that can get a nigga? Are you crazy? You can convince young women this, but even the niggas that's hating on Cardi B, even the niggas that's hating, because there's niggas like me sitting back like, boy, the world is full of bullshit, boy. God damn, the world full of bullshit. Cardi B will never in her fucking life have a problem with having a guy that wants to be in a relationship with her. Not fuck, be in a relationship. Now, if you're Cardi B, I'm going to give some real game that this woman couldn't give you as a woman. As a man, I'm going to give you some game. If you don't go to correct the problems that you have within yourself that will make you stay faithful to a nigga locked up in prison for drugs, that will get with a nigga after that you know for 1,000% fact, not just only fuck random niggas around, but also fuck they old baby mamas, fuck they ex-girlfriends. While Cardi B has these options to be in serious relationships, if Cardi B does not look within herself, she is going to head down the same path. That should have been the message that you should have been teaching these women if you want to base it off Cardi B. Because Cardi B don't have no lack of options. But if Cardi B is saying that she's looking for a perfect guy, he's literally going to have to be perfect. He's literally going to know that he can do all these things to her and not do it. She's going to have to, and here's the problem. Here's the problem we never talk about on social media. If Cardi B finds her perfect fucking guy, he's going to be 1,000% faithful to her. He's going to love her. If she can get all her dreams come true. If she finds his perfect guy, before she corrects these problems in herself, all Cardi B did was get lucky. She didn't learn shit. And if she lives happily ever after with this guy, she goes into her death never having self-growth. She should want this to come in first. That's the shit they don't teach y'all on social media. If Cardi B jumps out tomorrow and finds a great, amazing, perfect guy, before she recognizes the flaws in herself that led her on this destructive path to have these 3 children with a guy like Offset, she doesn't grow. Put information out of the world that will actually help people. The video you heard from that girl, although she said some good things in it, ultimately will mislead people and won't help them. What I just told you, whether you man or woman, will actually help you grow. And you're right. You're right, K Brown. You're right. She could find her perfect nigga, and all she know is dysfunction. Let me tell y'all know I relate my shit back to my real life. The hardest part I had when I had an iPhone and the girl I dated had an iPhone, I put my shared location on hers because she never had a man she could trust, and she cried. She was so happy, like, this nigga shared his location with me. She didn't ask me, I did it. Her not being over her past hurt that, because we was walking one day and we went somewhere in Atlanta that is known for this key lime pie. I played it off. Oh, that's what's up. I kept walking, went to our restaurant. I knew in my head that second I was gonna go and get this key lime pie and surprise her. How do I get this key lime pie with my shared location on, though? I tried to turn that bitch off the lot to her. I show up at the crib with the key lime pie. Before I can get anything out, she going to fuck off on me. She cussing me out. She calling me every name in the book. She said, that's why I don't trust no nigga. She made her mouth tight. Y'all know when you make your mouth tight, I don't trust no nigga. She going to fuck off on me. All I wanted to do was surprise her with the key lime pie. But she wasn't over the trauma of her past. If a nigga doing some shit she don't know about, that nigga is foul. If you don't heal from what happened to you in your past, who cares if you get the good nigga, you're just gonna fuck it up. You're just gonna fuck it up. That's what you should be teaching these women. I'm sorry to say that. I apologize. Because I know mad niggas that do the same shit. That's what you should be teaching people that's had trauma in their past from fucked up relationships. I get a new relationship and I say, I think I'm ready. But my last shit was so fucked up. We won't know. Like, I'm going to be honest with you right now. Because I'm so used to women doing this trauma shit to me. I'm going to keep it real with you right now. Like, I think I am. I think I had growth. I think I had time. But I may fuck it up because all I know is dysfunction from women. All right, I'm glad you said that, bro. Let me. And before we go off, y'all know I get passionate. Just as I get passionate, don't mean I hate somebody. I really like Hold Up 24. Hold Up 24 be coming in my chat saying good shit. I love you, bro. I love you like a brother, bro. I'm finna go in on you. So don't take it personal. I am so sick. Y'all didn't even peep it because I said it so fast. I said it so fast. The last live I did, you go to the last live, and I'm rapping really fast. I play one of my rap songs. I rarely play my rap music. I said they rude to a woman that ever lactate, but fly to Belize to a woman on Backpage. I'm gonna put your comment up here. They rude to a woman that ever lactate. You can't lactate unless you have a baby. So I'm saying we live in a world where we are dissing women and putting them down for having children. Last I checked, a woman can't have a motherfucking shower herself. We're rude to women that lactate, but will fly to Belize to ones on Backpage. Boy, I be spitting that real shit. I just rap a little fast. Bruh. My mans. Put you back up or hold it 24. Let me teach you something. This whole diss a woman shit because she got kids is only online. Ain't nobody doing that shit in real life. Nobody doing that. The only niggas that's turning down women that got children or they don't even make 100K. That's another false thing. They making like 400K because they're in a position to where they can choose like that. Trust me when I tell you, these women running around here with fucking children, I ain't got no fucking problem finding no man. I know the incident wants that to be true. The incident wants that to be true so bad. Why do you want to be true? You want to handicap the game. You want women to have children to feel so fucking bad that they done fucked up their life. You want them to date you out of fucking pity and sorrow. I would never want no pity and sorrow pussy, my nigga. I'm too much of a man. I'm too much of a man. You want some pity and sorry pussy that she don't even initially believe about herself. She just go online and hear so many weirdo losers in a mom fucking basement that you want this to be so overwhelming to this fucking woman that she let any of y'all losers around her children that she would give her fucking life for. This is the silliest shit I've ever heard of. But trust me when I tell you, this is only online. Because when you go out to a bar, when you go out to a club, and that woman is looking sexy, and that woman is looking good, that woman is 31, 32 years old, and when that woman tells you she got 2 kids, you ain't saying walking away from her. You'll be like, no, never mind. You not doing that, nigga. And if you are, you rare, and she got plenty of motherfuckers who not. That online narrative is not real. There's a plenty of black women in my chat right now. It ain't gotta be black. Because y'all ain't putting on race, y'all put on every woman. There's plenty of fucking women watching right now. And they gonna laugh because they know they inbox flooded. So check this right here. You got a 33-year-old woman. Let me ask you this right here. Hold up 24. You got a 33-year-old woman, and you got you. If you're not chiseled to the ground with 8 abs, big chest, looking real neat with the flyest outfit on, standing in front of fucking Tesla or Mercedes-Benz. If you just a regular nigga, and she just you're a regular attractive nigga, and she a regular attractive woman, her inbox, I don't know what's after quadruple, quintuple yours. If you sat next to this woman and you pulled up your dating app inbox and you scroll down, she killing you. She killing you. She killing you. And in her bio, it says, I got 2 kids. She killing you. You got to be the cream of the crop niggas for your inbox to match a woman's inbox. Do not, you disservice yourself if you're going out here on social media believing this shit. You're disservicing yourself. These niggas don't care. These niggas don't care. Every day you wake up, a nigga is meeting a baby daddy somewhere for the first time. So they have a talk because she like, we been kicking it. Meaning he been fucking the shit out your baby mama. If she want to introduce you, bruh, he done twisted her ass all over the place. I just want you, just the guy I'm dating, and he gonna be around your kid. Every day you wake up, there's a nigga somewhere. There's a baby daddy somewhere meeting a nigga. So, you know I'm a nerd another round. I don't be trying to put my nerd shit in, but I got my point across so well, I'll add my nerd shit in. When a woman hips protrude like that, when niggas be at the corner, they be like, ooh, when y'all do the Coca-Cola bottle figure, when she do like this right here, that's your scientific brain telling you that she can bear children or she has bared children already. You're scientifically engineered to find that attractive. You're scientifically. The pheromones that's shooting off this fucking lady with those them hips coming out. You're scientifically engineered to like that. Do not let social media fool you. Kevin Samuels fooled so many men on how they are more healthier and these women are fat and out of shape. And he gave all these women a ratings of 4 and he called them linebackers and he fucking died of poor health. I was the only nerd that realized when I go back to Kevin Samuels' early videos, he was already in his late 40s, maybe 50s. And he was skin as a fucking Slim Jim. So when he looks neat and in shape in a suit, these niggas not realizing he must have gained 40 fucking pounds in a year or two. 40 pounds late in his life. Why would you do that? He was so fucking skinny that when he gained 40 pounds, he looked normal. But a rapid growth in this fucking fat and weight, Kevin Samuels was not living the life he was putting down women for. He was not healthy. But his target audience are men who don't know how to talk to fucking really attractive women, the women that they want to be with. That's facts. Click on Kevin Samuels' earliest videos. We're not talking he made videos in his 20s. He didn't make videos in his 30s. He didn't make videos in his early 40s. Click on his earliest videos in his late 40s, maybe even been 50 at the time. To go from that skinny to what he weighed when he died, that means he's living an unhealthy life. And he was able to hide it from you motherfuckers because he was already underweight. You're going to get the real when you come over here. I don't know how to be nobody else but me. You're going to get the real when you come over here. Sick or not. Yes. I've never in my life seen a super attractive woman, even on Instagram, and they got 2 or 3 kids and struggling to find a fucking man. They're struggling to find a man that's going to be monogamous because we living in a world where it's so easy to be and people are influencing you. How many dads we got out there? All y'all niggas talking about, oh, this woman got kids by somebody else. You don't want to raise somebody else's kids. What about the kids you got? Do you raise your sons to be? I tell my sons, if you want to date a bunch of women, there's nothing wrong with that. But you're going to be a fucking man. You got shit we ain't had growing up. You can go to meet up. You can go to swingers community. You can go to all kind of places to where you can have a bunch of fucking women and ain't nobody sad. Ain't nobody crying. Ain't nobody feeling misled. You're going to be straight up. You're going to be straight up. So what are you teaching your sons? You talking about women with kids that's not yours. Women made a bad choice because they chose a nigga. What about the nigga that left? A woman got 2 kids. He a bad nigga. Why aren't you saying anything about this nigga? Why aren't you promoting good men? Why aren't you out here in these same communities to be like, why the fuck are y'all dismissing your children like this, guys? We don't do that where I'm from. You couldn't hang with me in high school. You can hang with me in my 20s. I ain't talking about me being 44 years old, because y'all gonna say I'm old. You couldn't hang with me, and all of us are having fun. And all my niggas, we here at a cookout because it's not our weekend with our kid. And I know, because I know your baby mama, we from a small city. You're not in your child's life. You couldn't hang with us. The fuck why would I trust you? I may go to a club so nigga want to jump on me. Why would I trust you to have my back? You fuck either way. If some nigga want to jump on me, why would I trust you to have my back when you couldn't even be there for your own kids? One part. Number 2, if a nigga try to jump on me and you get my back, you get my eggs, and you ready to fucking die fighting with me, but you're not ready to be there for your own kids, I still can't fuck with you. That's weird. There's something off about you that need to be checked. So when you sit up here and you talk about these women who got like a kid by somebody they're not with, why if you care that much, why you ain't checking the nigga that the kind of niggas that they with? I'll never hear that. I never hear that. I know why. I know why. You guys want to come on social media and you have found a group that you guys can come together as a community and dog pile and just dog the shit out of women in hopes that if they know this is how the world is because they see it online, they will lower their standards to me instead of me bringing my standards up to them. The one problem you got with this, and we not talk about mental, I'm moving back to logic. The one problem you have when you guys want to do this and you guys want to follow the red pill, the one problem you have is this is not how real life is. In real life, these women have lost no traction. No traction. They ain't lost it in big cities like New York or Atlanta. They ain't lost no traction, especially in the small cities. They inboxes are all fucking filled. It don't match real life. That's your problem. I'm gonna let you get mad at yourself. No, not mad at yourself. I'm gonna let you be shocked. I'm not gonna tell you what red pill is. I want you to type in red pill and YouTube search and go on your own journey and see what men are teaching men. I'm gonna do you that favor. I ain't gonna tell you. I want you to go on your own journey and see what men are teaching men. All right. From the times I talk to the times I've been quiet. If I chop this video into segments, I'm sick. If I come and go live again, I'm cool. But like I don't know at this point. Like I can feel every time I breathe in. Fucking probably I need to have a real long talk with my doctor because there's no way like if I'm sick with COVID, then like this will be on my 5th time. 5th. I'm out. I hope you're right. It's 4, not 5. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. I never asked for that on my channel. I got to get used to it because I never tried to be a YouTuber. Comment, like, subscribe, donate to the channel on PayPal or Cash App because I cuss a lot. And my checks are always orange instead of green. YouTubers know what I mean. All right, holla at y'all.